Good afternoon. I'm Jim Axelrod for First Look, coming to you today from the North Lawn of the White House. The reason we're here and not where we usually talk to you from is because the president had a Rose Garden news conference today, his 34th solo formal news conference of his administration, the first one since April 3rd. The president, by my rough count, took 12 questions. 7 of them were about Iraq or terror or Osama bin Laden. He was also asked about immigration a couple of times. He spoke most emotionally about immigration. He is defending the bill that is currently being worked through Congress, saying that it is not amnesty. He has critics on the left, he has critics on the right, and he tried to address both, challenging them to look at the bill. He also spoke about Iraq, especially the supplemental spending bill, which looks from all indications that it will pass before the Memorial Day recess. He held up that as an example of cooperation on Capitol Hill between the White House and Democrats. Of course, that was easy for him to do. Democrats have backed off on their desire to have troop withdrawal deadlines, so the president spoke about that, but he talked and was pressed extensively about the situation in Iraq. A new CBS News New York Times poll shows 76% of Americans now say the war is going either very or somewhat badly. That's a number that just keeps going up. So the president was pressed, as I say. More than half the questions had to do with Iraq. Interestingly enough, when asked if General Petraeus' reporting date in September of how things are going in Iraq, if that doesn't give the enemy exactly what the president said they can't have, which is a date to focus on, the president more or less said yes, he supposes that it does. Anyway, we're going to wrap this press conference up, take an extensive look at what the president said today in the Rose Garden, and we'll have a lot more tonight on the CBS Evening News with Katie Couric.